St. George's to high, your expectations to low. Coming to you live from House of Palooza in Bethel Park. This is the Cigar Junkies Podcast. What's up, Junkies? I was sorry, guys. You know, fucking Jason's waiting for the whole thing. By the way, you can fade that out next time.
Yeah,
this is new territory for us. We're used to a longer intro that has more shit to it, but I'm not going to remember everything that we say in the fucking recorded intro because it's a lot. So we are coming to you live from the annual House of Palooza Pig Roast here in Bethel Park. We've got all kinds of fucking cool guests lined up to hang out with us and talk to us today about why they are here specifically. But if you haven't been here and you're in the Pittsburgh area, shame on you. I have no reason to get my hair cut here, but I have kids, so I bring them because it's fucking cool.
You got a good cue ball.
That's right. That's right. I thought about, should I try the straight shave here? Do I trust Sam well enough?
Yes, you should. Yeah. You definitely should.
That could be a possibility. Let's see if he could do anything with my terrible white trash fucking beard.
He can't make you look any better. You're ugly as hell.
A little bit of glue, a little bit of scraps from the last guy. We could be in business, man.
He could trim my beard and give some of it to you.
I'd prefer somebody less gray and covered in
I could give you some of this chest mane, brother.
That would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it. I look like fucking Carlton from fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That'd be fucking wonderful.
I will give you an afro for your head.
It's not unusual to be
dance.
loved by anyone.
Yes.
So we are hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and just introduce the people surrounding us. From my left, we have Krista from Eek Cigars, like Eek the cat. Fucking Saturday morning cartoons, right? So that's fucking cool. And then we've got my boy from fucking, it's Hard Point Training, representing Legion Arms here today. Your name? Hutch.
No Starsky.
Fucking awesome name. And then fucking the manager of the private members lounge here at House of Palooza, in addition to musician, lead guitar player for the Smokin' Blues, Sir Elton John.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Sir Elton.
It's
always
pleasure.
nice to be in the presence of your lordship.
You are kind.
That's right. So fucking we're hanging out here. We're having a great time. If you're in the area and you're thinking you missed it, you didn't, because this event's going to be going on all afternoon. There's going to be some banging ass food. There's going to be beer. There's going to be anything you want. We fucking have it here. Cigars, come out, hang with us. It's going to be fucking amazing. Right. So let's go ahead and just get it out of the way, Jason. Let's tell the kids what we're smoking today. In this day and
what are
age,
we smoking
sometimes life moves too fast. We get so caught up moving on the bigger and better that we can forget about the joys of slow and simple. But there's a place you can go to get a taste of what we've lost. For over 70 years and 4 generations, House of Palooza in Bethel Park has been offering a gentleman's grooming experience. From a classic haircut, straight shave, or beard trim, to shoe shines and tonic massage. For a small fee, you can step into the members-only cigar lounge with comfortable seating, flat-screen TVs, or even their poker room downstairs. All of this and more at House of Palooza in Bethel Park. If that's not enough for you, you can go to the humidor and grab the cigar today. Cleanliness, courtesy, camaraderie, and consistency. Get it all at House of Palooza, the Gentleman's Barber. That's right, House of Palooza, the Gentleman's Barber. If you haven't been here, shame on you. Today, we are smoking the Ave Maria Lionheart. This is a 5.5 by 54 Robusto. Biggest Robusto I've ever smoked in my life, bro. Hands down.
Yeah, it's tasty. It could be a Toro. You know, they get away with it, labeling whatever they want it to be now.
So this has a Nicaraguan sun-grown wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, and fillers from Brazil, Mexico, and Nicaragua. Made in the A.J. Fernandez factory, the Ave Maria Lionheart was originally available in 2012, but discontinued. But guess what? It's back from the dead. We've got it again, guys. One of many brands made by AJ, the Ave Maria has perhaps some of the most beautiful cigar bands ever produced, and sometimes feel like they've come straight to life from the pages of Henry Jones Sr.'s Holy Grail Journal.
Yeah.
Little Indiana Jones reference for you built into that intro. So fucking... actually, Ave Maria, probably one of my preferred... generally online AJ cigars, because AJ makes a whole host of them, from Diesel, Man of War, the Ave Maria. He makes a bunch of shit.
Yes, Pantheon is what online company is that?
I can't even hear you, bro. You got to talk loud enough. There's a lot of background noise. Or give me a little more monitor volume, maybe.
Do that. I'm right on it. My mustache is touching it, and I don't have a mustache.
Krista, what's your weigh-in? Is your mustache touching?
Well, I took care of it this morning, so no.
Yeah, she waxed it right off, dude.
Yeah, I'm about due myself. You know what I mean?
We were talking about that hair thing earlier. If you guys just kind of make little false mustaches for people and just keep them on deck, it'd be a good little rule of measurement.
See?
As long as we call them mustaches. That's
Mustaches.
right. Everybody on, that's a great idea. Fucking Hutch coming in hot, man. Fucking first podcast ever. He's like, you get a mustache and you get a mustache.
Gets a mustache.
Fucking Oprah style. Krista gets the first one.
Perfect. Love it.
Is it going to be red, though?
You know what? I
point.
think
Should
maybe
we color match these things?
blonde or pink.
Blonde?
It's either got to be normal or like
I don't know
wild.
if it's got to match the eyebrows or not.
No, I like a little bit dysfunction.
Fucking, you are in the right place.
Yes.
Goddamn, is this the podcast for you?
Yeah.
Fucking welcome. So let's talk a little bit here, Krista. We've got Krista here from Eek Cigars. So from what I can gather, you guys have monster-themed coffee. Is that accurate? Tell us a little bit about your product.
So I have a coffee line that I've got a little bit of everything from like a medium roast to a dark roast to mocha to southern pecan. Whatever you're looking for, I have it. But my packaging is all Halloween and horror themed because that's what I like. So why not market to that?
You heard it here. You're gonna like Krista's package. It's playfully scary.
It is playfully scary. I like that.
That's your new tagline. So I was talking to my wife last night and like a little bit of like, you know, how this show might evolve over the years and how it might affect my life and like what we were meant to do. And I feel like I should have been an ad man. Just making ads.
Like a pitch guy?
Yeah, not even that. Like, did you watch Full House? You remember Uncle Jesse and Joey had the ad recording studio in the basement, and they'd make like jingles for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
like,
is
that's
you.
my jam.
Yeah, it should have been.
It's 100% my jam.
You could still do it.
And so, like,
You're
it might start off as Cigar Junkies, but it might be like the Idiot Junkies advertising firm or something. You know what I mean?
Sky's the limit.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's right.
It ain't too late to start.
Playfully scary packages.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's great is I can hear mariachi music in the background.
There is mariachi music.
Fire.
There's all kinds
A
of
little
shit happening
dysfunction.
here. This is a fucking
great.
party, kids.
It's great.
If you aren't here, I feel bad for you. Just come out, man. This is going to be a great time.
Still
So
have time
what
to get
makes your coffee different from other people's coffee? And are you the owner of this one?
I am the owner.
That's fantastic. How's that start? How do you go
So-
like, I need to start a coffee company?
The way that it started, my background is actually in special effects makeup. And so I've been working in TV and film for like 10 years doing that.
She could make you look better, Corey. You need
that
special
would
effects.
be the challenge of her career.
Oh.
Special effects for Corey.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So I started in special effects, which I still do for TV and film.
How are you with wigs?
Oh, I'm great with wigs.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, we got it.
All right.
But I had a retirement plan of a coffee shop, a spooky coffee shop, because being on set, we have like 12 to 15-hour days. And even in my early 20s, I was like, I can't do this shit forever. So I need something as a backup. And then
Now you're in your late 20s, I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm in my 30s, but you are lovely.
I make up for the lack of hair in other ways, guys.
But we had the audacity to have a pandemic. And so I took that retirement plan and I pivoted a little bit and I turned it into what is now Eek.
That's cool. So I just briefly looking around on your website, you've got what, a Frankenstein?
Sure do.
Is it Elvira?
No, it's the Bride of Frankenstein.
Right. All
You gotta
right. All
have
right.
both.
Fair enough. We got to stay on brand. Stay on brand. What else? What other monsters do you have in your lineup?
So I have a mummy. I've got a Welsh Christmas folklore monster, which I will have you look up all the research on my Instagram yourself so you can see it. I've got a werewolf. I've got a final girl. And I'm trying to think of what other ones. I think that's all I have
Can
out
I
right
just say
now.
I appreciate you think that I'm like young and cool enough to have an Instagram. I don't use that one at all.
Well, I didn't think you were out of your 20s either.
I got no money, just so you know, if that helps you at all. If I could, I'm not trying to push our lifestyle on you, but you need to have a cigar, and you need to have Tatuaje fucking Monster line. Because it's the fucking pairing, bro.
You should see the boxes that they come in, and they come out once a year, and they are so cool, and they're delicious, and they're all monster
Okay.
themed.
There is a Frankenstein.
There's
Like,
the Drac, the Wolf, the Mummy,
Yeah.
the Bride,
right up my
the Bride of
alley.
Chucky.
Bride of
There's
Chucky.
the packaging is
Oh my
so
God.
cool. You would love it.
It is right up your alley.
Yeah.
You guys could do a monster, like a Halloween monster party here, where
Yeah.
you match
We need to talk about
tatuajes.
something.
Yeah.
If
Evan
we
and I
can-
work well together.
Yeah.
See what I'm
Yes.
saying? Fucking advertising. It's where I should. This is like my jam, dude. Like I put shit together.
Yeah. I do
it's
agree
right
with
up
you.
the
It's your
alley.
calling, brother. It is.
I'll give you this. The design choices you have for this stuff is fucking dope.
Thank you. I figured if I'm going to sell something that 5 million other people sell, I'm going to do something that I would want to buy. So it's brought all the weirdos in that are the same kind of weird as me, and I love it.
Well, good news for you. We got a lot of weirdos
Yeah,
in
we're all
our
a little
listening
weird. That's fine.
audience.
Yeah,
So,
welcome.
How you do the movie makeup and stuff? Did
do.
you do the Savini thing?
I did. That's actually
did?
where I went to school. Yeah.
Nice.
hell yeah. So let me ask you this then. Where can the kids that are listening at home that have never heard of Eek Coffee Company, which I feel like should be a big purple cat, but where can they find you? Where can they get your product? Are you available for purchase online or local only? What's the jam?
I am. So I do conventions all over, but the most accessible would be our website, which is Eek Creature Cafe. It's Eek with 4 E's. And then if you want to do Instagram, it is Eek_coffee. And we
3
do
E's?
4 E's.
4 E's.
We do a lot of stuff on there. All of our events are pushed on there. Anytime that I have an event going on, I push it on there, as well as I curate and host an event where I have like 25 plus vendors. They're all horror themed. They're artists, creatives, jewelry makers, whatever you want. It's September 10th, and it's in the Strip District.
Oh, that's awesome. So are you based out of Pittsburgh?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because, you're talking about all your travels. I don't know for sure. Evan did a real good job at informing me of who was going to be on. and obviously our guests as well. Speaking of which, let's get to shit. You might be the third prettiest person up here under the circumstances. Fucking
I have
with,
my moments.
with our guest to my left, and then fucking New Kids on the Block to your right. But I mean, under the circumstances, that's pretty good praise. So Hutch, tell
Thank
us a
you,
little
man.
bit about what you do, who you are, and what you're doing here.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I'm Hutch. I don't do anything fancy, guys. I do own my own business.
No makeup.
No makeup, no coffee, nothing like that. I stand on ranges all day, and people hand me money. It's great.
Sounds like a
Pretty
life.
Got
much how
my
that works,
attention. Yeah.
So I do own a business around firearms training. It's called Hardpoint Training. Started it 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. Yep, it was kind of good. Everybody was freaking out, losing their minds about the end of the world. And everybody was running out buying guns, man. So here we are.
All right. So I've got another connection. All right. So we're gonna do Monster Cigars, Monster Coffee, and then some Monster Pistols.
Oh, dude, I was already thinking about this while you were
That's right.
talking about it.
We
Check
get some decals.
Nerf guns
Yeah.
and people dressed up as zombies, bro.
Dude, this is gonna be the bangingest ass Halloween event ever. Fucking Sam,
We've done
Ralph
Halloween
better be
shoots in the
listening.
past, yeah. During that time.
Am I limited to posting links on the page? Can I post a link on the page?
I imagine so.
We'll find out.
You're limited
Science
in a
that
lot
shit.
of ways,
Yeah.
but I don't think link posting is one of them. Yeah, it's all I got, man. It's all. So, but when people are handing you money, why do they give it to you? Are they just like, you're a pretty dude? Like, here's 20?
That's about 50% of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, literally.
Fuck yeah.
Man. It's all training based, man. So I'm a real fundamental based shooter. I do a lot of things based around fundamentals. Kind of what I tell clients as they come in and they're talking to me about this stuff. The real easy way to put it is I'm gonna teach you to shoot the gun really well, and then we're gonna kind of learn all the cool ninja shit like coming out of holsters, shooting around and over things. and-
Self-defense ninja training.
yeah, kind of, sort of, something like that.
So, like, you're
new,
like
new age ninja.
you're
stuff.
like Keanu Reeves.
I can't tell you how many
Like
times
gun
I've had
fu?
people go, "Hey, after this first hour, am I going to be like John Wick?" And you're just like, "Nah, man, that's unfortunately not how that shit works."
My man trained for a long time. Fucking first hour.
Yeah, he's no joke.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is for
Dude,
real.
Keanu Reeves, you would not want to fuck with in
No.
any way. Any
So
capacity.
he legitimately trains, man. He
All right.
he goes out to California and he trains out at Terran Tactical, man. And he does run and gun, man. So you see him doing that stuff in that movies. Most of that stuff's pretty legit.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
of it's Hollywood, right? Some of it is Hollywood. But
I was actually watching a thing where they were talking about how he flicks the magazine out And that was one of the things that he developed as the character.
Yeah.
And now people are actually starting
Everybody's
to train
doing
that.
it.
Yeah.
And you want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
It's a wasted movement, bro. Press the button.
That's the
let
Hollywood
magazine
part.
fall out.
Yeah.
It's an inefficient
But it
movement.
looks cool, man. Like just like
Less
holding
is
the
more,
gun
right?
like this.
Exactly.
Less is more.
Less is
Less
more.
movement.
So does Krista shoot?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm not
we've
that
got
fun.
a fucking day planned for you. You're gonna smoke a cigar and fucking shoot a gun all hopped up on fucking caffeine from Eek Coffee. What could go wrong, dude? This is
It'll be
gonna be
fine.
awesome. It's gonna be legit
It'll be
as
fine.
fuck.
I'm about to look like a villain from like a horror movie.
Yes.
I love
That's
that.
the other thing. Like we gotta dress like people up, dude. You
Oh, I
can
have
dress
leather
up
pants
the
for this.
zombies to shoot with fucking Hutch's Nerf guns. Yeah, dude. I got
love the
some
brainstorming
plans.
that's happening.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
dude. That's how we
Feeling it.
roll. We're off the fucking cuff. She come in, she's like, "Oh, I'm nervous." I'm like, "You don't know our fucking show. You do not know our fucking show, man."
Here, I'm
This
a
is
firm
just
believer that
bullshit.
this is my first
Facade.
podcast as well.
we got two
Mine
two
too.
virgins.
Not mine, though.
Three.
We got three
No,
virgins.
not your first one.
I've done plenty and I still get nervous.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Well, I got
Three
a lot of
you'll be all right.
virgins over here, anyways, so that's good.
Basically,
You
what
know?
I tell people, especially with the gun, man, you got to suck at something first before you can get good at it.
Well, if
true.
the weather starts turning on us, we're throwing these two fuckers in a volcano.
Yeah.
That's all I learned. No, just toss them right in. Ev, I'm gonna put the pressure on you right when you start lighting up. Tell the kids at home your dad. He's here, so he's probably not listening. But who are you? What do you do here? What do you do elsewise that people here might be interested in?
I like to say that I think I have the best job in the world. I get to smoke cigars and try different alcohol all day, managing this amazing facility.
That's pretty good.
In
It is
other
great.
words, he's a piece of shit, and you should all hate him.
Yeah. I try to make it look good, but I'm
That's
a
right.
total
He's living
degenerate the
your
entire
dream.
day.
But he
You
has
know.
great style, though. You should see
He
him.
does. He does.
Crystal Lee, yes.
Got your
You know,
back.
Thank you.
You got to be brave to walk out of the house looking like that. You know what I mean? That confidence is just palpable.
Real comfortable.
It's true. Yeah.
But bro, what product do you use? You maybe you could get a sponsorship here. You got to use something. What do you put on your balls to keep from filling those fucking dress shoes with sweat every day? There's got to be something working overtime down there, buddy. What's going on?
No,
What's going
that's
on?
just a clean shave, brother.
Yeah?
That's just a clean shave. That's Gillette.
Clean shaven, a good
That's
pat.
the
Gillette.
best a man can get.
Yeah, that's what I
Evan,
use.
the best a man can get.
I'm pitching Gillette right now, so maybe they'll send us something.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's opportunities everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know. See, I didn't know. So it's like sand dunes down there, is what it is. It's dry and smooth, right?
It's smooth.
I was thinking initially, what's the scary forest from fucking Robin Hood? It's something forest.
Sherwood Forest?
Sherwood Forest. That's what I was. Sherwood Forest.
What?
Oh my God.
Sherwood Forest.
Okay.
You fucking you enter into Evan's jeans. Somebody's gonna fucking steal your money to fucking give it to the poor.
That's amazing. I need more tequila.
What do you
after
do
that.
here, bro? What do you do here?
Well,
The crabs carry bow and arrows.
oh my God.
There are no crabs in the sand dunes.
No.
The sand dunes of Evan.
Little sand flies. Sand fleas.
Ah, sand fleas are garbage.
That's not good. That's not good. Krista, I feel you wanting to chime in here, but I feel like you're scared too. Wow, that is loud as fuck.
A couple of reminders out here. We are drawing.
Keep it down, Sam.
We're drawing multiple times.
That is our host. He'll be joining us here in a little bit. We'll see if I can overpower him with my awesome microphone deep throating ability.
I control the volume, so we surely could.
Verizon guy, can you hear me now?
All right, Ev, what do you do here, though?
I sell memberships, smoke cigars, and recommend cigars to everyone.
So let's hear your
Yeah.
pitch. Why does somebody want to be a member here?
This club is, well, we can't look at the inside, right now.
Not
but
currently. We could take some video later.
It is a beautiful facility.
We'll probably forget.
24/7 access. You get to bring your own alcohol. You get to bring your friends. Beer is always on tap. Can't go wrong with
What
that.
about coffee? Is there Eek coffee?
So we can sell Crystal Lee's coffee here. It's only whole bean that she sells.
It is.
So we have a Keurig. Sorry.
I
That's what
come
we
in
have.
and make an appearance, and it's way more fun.
Scary fun packaging. It's whole bean or no bean.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, I recommend cigars and host events like this and it's a beautiful thing. I'm definitely obsessed with it. I'll be playing later too, so that's the other life, music.
What's the insurance package look like? You got a good retirement going?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, what's the insurance package look like? You got
He's
a good
going to die
retirement
young
going?
and leave a beautiful corpse.
Okay.
Oh, my casket will be a cigar humidor, and there will be smoking at my funeral. 100%. Everyone will smoke. You're gonna look at me
I can
dead
get
and
down
not
with that.
smoking? I'd be so pissed.
I can get down with that.
I mean, come on.
I'm on it.
You have to. Gotta
Yeah.
smoke at the funeral.
Me and Steve-O.
I'm in.
We'll take care of it. Steve-O will fucking forget. He'll be like, oh, man, I spaced on the date. He'll show up the next day to the empty funeral home. Fuck!
The smelling like cigars.
Yeah.
I must have missed it.
But you'll be okay with it because he forgot because he was fishing.
It's a good.
Yeah,
it's a
you'd be
good-
like-
or
you'd be
hunting,
all right
one
with
of
it.
them. Yeah,
That's
that
right.
wouldn't bother me.
There you go. So, Krista, I know you don't love this. You are. I just want to let you know, you are not under any pressure. There's no shackles under the table. You're free to leave anytime you like.
Okay.
But you are also very welcome to stay and chime in. Evan's got some tequila. He told me that you could have, if that helps.
So what I might do is I might actually go back over to my table and bring you guys a present because I have mocha moonshine samples.
Oh, hell yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I like the
so
presents.
I might exit for that and then come back.
I'm wondering why you're still sitting here.
I'm trying to figure out what presents could be better than her presents. You know what I mean?
Oh,
What a
Wow.
fucking wordplay.
this guy.
That was real. Boom.
Oh, I am a dad, guys. I am a dad. So, you know what I mean?
You've had time
So-
to work on those.
When is Sam going to install the private shooting range?
That would be cool.
See Hutch? See what I'm doing here?
That would be cool.
I bring people
Put it on
together,
I love that idea.
right?
Couple slabs AR
Come
500
on with
steel.
it. We just
And-
dig out the basement a little bit and go.
Or start using that in the future.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of
That's
weird
actually a good
stuff in
spot.
there,
You could put
bro.
something in there.
There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
some machining equipment or something. Fucking gigantic fans. What the fuck
Got a
happens? in
CNC
there?
It's the
machine back
laundromat.
there?
They use
It's
use
a
that.
laundromat?
Yeah, so they're across the street and they do most of their work in there. That's what that's for.
Okay.
Well, fucking, we got to figure out what the lease price is for Hutch's shooting range.
Well, Sam owns it,
There you go.
so it's up to him.
Boom.
We'll call it War Dogs.
Yeah.
Fucking, you come in, you get some cool yellow glasses that make your eyeballs look fucking huge.
Helps you see
Yeah,
better.
take her seat for a sec. She's come back with moonshine.
What's up, Sammy Sam?
Sam, what's going on?
Hello,
Yeah,
when she comes back, you got to move because
I'm nowhere near as good looking as she is.
I mean,
No,
well, that means bring
you're
a
all
presents
better
too, man.
than me. That's what matters. You know what I mean? You're all better than me. You and Evan can tag out whenever you need to. I have no idea how far we are into this show.
22 minutes.
22. Jesus, this fucking show is going slow as hell, which is cool because I ain't in any hurry.
I'm in no rush.
I just wanted to have an
I'm in a
idea of where we were at. What the
Take a breath,
fuck,
dude.
bro?
Take a breath.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Did
life.
you hear your awesome commercial that Jason played some extra?
I
music over?
100% saw it. So that's going to be, I'm going to solid you owe me with like boxes and boxes of cigars.
Yeah, we
Those
could
are
play
coming.
it again, but it would cost you a lot. You know what I mean? So
It's $17 a second.
A second.
a second.
How many seconds was that commercial?
Like
48.
there you go. It sounds about we could figure it out a little bit better for the weekly price. You know what I mean? But it'll
It's a
cost you
Sunday.
yearly.
This is primo hours here.
That's right. That's right. We're getting our suntans and everything.
I
It's-
will.
there's
We
a
have
lot
presents,
happening
people.
here.
Presents.
Now this is what's up with Krista. Oh, she got
I'm getting up. You can have your seat back.
my sample size wrong.
Smells very yummy.
Thank you.
Oh, you want me to stay here?
Dude, it smells like Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
It beckons.
Does it really?
So when we have like whiskey and cigar pairing nights, she comes and brings
Smell?
coffee.
She's bringing me one.
All right.
Oh yeah, that is a great thing. What you're talking
Yeah,
about. It's so
it
much
is.
fun.
It is so much like if I had ever thought of doing shots in between whiskeys, it makes you feel amazing afterwards.
Yes. Yes.
That is awesome. It is not sweet like I expected it to be.
No.
It's so fucking good though.
Which is very good.
Wow.
She dropped a gallon of this stuff off just for us to try it. And
Yep.
it went in like a day or two.
It was
gone.
fantastic.
Where the fuck was my
I wouldn't imagine it would have lasted more than a couple hours.
No.
Oh, we crushed
Well,
it.
I was in the fridge. Like she put it in the fridge and everything. It was good for like a couple days.
Yeah,
But it was
really good.
I hope she's got that shit for sale. That's all I'm gonna say. You missed. Hold on. Sit back down for like 2 seconds, because you missed the awesome House of Feruza Halloween party that I'm planning for.
Oh, yeah.
So she's gonna bring the monster themed coffee.
Okay.
Okay. Evan's gonna play like the Munsters theme song for like 3 hours.
I got the Eddie Monsters.
There you go.
You know, I got that.
I saw some hesitation in his eyes on that one.
That brand of cigar.
Yeah, we have to have Tatuaje, the monster line,
That's
because
right.
that's amazing.
Chris is going to paint up a bunch of extras as zombies, and then Hutch is going to bring a bunch of Nerf guns
Oh,
to
my
shoot
God.
said
Zombie
zombies
shoots,
with.
baby.
And
planned
It's a
already.
zombie shoot.
And the cigars are going to be the Tatuaje Monster Series.
I love it.
So we're just
I love
Schwarzenegger
it.
up, cigar in mouth, just shoulder wielding the Nerf gun, dude.
I mean, do we think that the church might have a problem shooting the undead on their property?
Zombies.
So probably, but you know, they'll get over it.
They'll be cool.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
You don't watch TV because you suck. I hope you do. I know you watch enough.
I watched too much.
I've been trying. There's been a loose wire swinging back and forth in my brain since he introduced himself. And Hutch, the only person I can think of is Hutch from Futurama. Hutch Waterfall, the guy that has to wear the foil hat so he doesn't fucking read other people's fucking minds.
That's real world.
That is fucking awesome, dude.
This is actually made out of foil.
It is 100%, dude. That's awesome.
You have to kind of have a tinfoil hat mentality to.
We're gonna need more of
because
this.
they're always watching you. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, and then just stories you hear from people, man. Right, their own zombie their own version of it, or
Oh, yeah.
you know, society collapsing, or
And they figure you're the-
China invading, or whatever, dude.
They figure you're the first person they need to tell about that.
And birds
This
are
guy likes
government
guns. I'm going
drones.
to talk to him about this shit.
Yeah.
You know, I
That's
remember
true.
during the Obama years when they were like, you know, threatening to shut down like a new assault weapons ban, right? And I had a friend who was like, you know, man, I got to get an AR-15 before they take them all off the shelves and stuff. And I'm like, okay,
That was a
well, there's
common
none.
theme.
Well, there's none left anywhere, you know. So we went to this place out in the middle of like Imperial, out in the middle of nowhere, and I kid you not, we got there and it's like a shack with like an outhouse and there's goats and sheep and all kind of stuff.
That
there.
dude probably builds really good rifles.
You know what? He did.
Yeah.
But he was almost out of everything. He had one rifle on the shelf.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, you guys can have it, but there's no sights. No sights, no optics.
ammo,
Yeah.
no magazine.
He got like, you know, one box of ammunition. And
$5,000.
after I left
Right.
that, you could hear this buzzing noise like all the time. And they were joking that it was a drone, you know.
No, probably drone.
I left.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I heard it at my house too. I was like, did they follow me all the way out?
Yeah. Birds aren't real, dude.
Did you
aren't
notice
real.
during 2020 there were no birds in the sky, bro? They were changing the batteries.
None.
That's why they shut everything down.
And I'll tell you, you had mentioned
5G killed
about the assault weapons ban. Barack Obama sold more guns than
Oh,
any,
fuck yeah,
than
he
any
did.
president
Yeah.
that has ever.
They
existed.
actually had a picture of him on the wild, you know, salesman of the month. You know, it's kind of a tired joke, but I thought it was funny.
The other side of that
Yeah.
coin, and I might catch him flack for this, but Trump, he's all, you know, everybody loves him, but he enacted more gun shit than anybody.
Nobody needs bump stock.
That's actually really good.
That's
That's pretty spot on, dude.
That was really good. I liked that a lot.
I'm gonna take it on tour, I think. Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
We could do that for sure. And I think Chris could do the hair for you.
Oh, yeah, dude. She'll dress you up.
I think in that situation, little orange.
It's just in the back here, and it just moves all the way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
that's
You're
really
gonna
what
do
it is.
giant
extensions.
swirls.
You buzz everything else and just that back portion of hair.
Yeah, you got to look like a fucking Dairy Queen ice cream cone. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dreamsicle flavored.
got the swirl.
That's
and
the
little-
moonshine, bro, right there. The fucking the creamsicle.
Yeah.
Woo. Are you guys gonna get the shirts with his mugshot on them? I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
I
It's
do
funny.
not.
It's funny because everybody was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see his mugshot. I can't wait to see his mugshot." And I was like, "I don't think you guys understand what the fuck that means to actually have him have a mugshot. That it's not going to be the own you guys think it's going to be,
know.
because his base is going to eat that.
They're gonna love
for
it.
Fucking breakfast.
They're gonna love it. Well, I had a guy in the shop on Saturday. He was like, I was all mad because he had realized that he's a big anti-Trumper dude, and he's like, oh man, it really rubs me the wrong way how everybody's buying these shirts because they think it's owning him, but really it's just like strengthening him up. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, you pretty much figured it
Right.
out.
Yeah, he monetized himself. Now he's making money off of it.
Well, there was
Donald Trump's
people,
good at that.
people talking about, oh, I can't wait to see him go to jail and shit like that. They have absolutely no
He's
idea.
never gonna go to jail.
They have no idea what it means for him to go to jail, because they would have to shut the entire
Right.
prison down.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the Secret Service would just fucking take it over.
Oh, yeah.
And then the taxpayers are going to foot that bill for him being in
Yeah.
that prison, because he's going to be in the whole thing. It's going to
right.
be his prison.
Yeah.
Right.
And
You know
funny
what?
thing is-
Especially that jail in Georgia, Didn't some guy just get eaten alive by bed bugs?
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear that.
What
one.
happened?
Well, what I want to know, like, was he eaten alive like all in one moment, or was he just
No,
like
it was over the course.
over
of,
the course like a couple months? I was like, there's just
I need to see
Who ate what?
the time lapse video of that.
Right.
It's got to be somewhere. Facesofdeath.com.
it's an inmate there.
So yeah, he got infested with bed bugs. They didn't take it seriously, and the sores, the bed bugs just kept breeding and procreating and shit like that. And the sores from the bed bug bites just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until he got gangrenous and infected and sepsis, and he fucking died.
That's so
Oh
messed
my
up.
That's
God.
way more boring than I thought it was. I was hoping his cellmate was named Bedbug.
And that dude just straight ate him.
Pretty much.
That's what
yeah.
I thought. I thought
prison
somebody
eating.
ate somebody.
It was the same.
Remember that movie?
It was
Yeah.
that was a good movie. It was
It's
the
a
same.
fucking great movie.
It was the same bed bug that killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
they
Dude.
can
The
tie
same people
knots
that are all
now.
pissed off at Trump right now and this and that, they ain't saying shit about Epstein's list. So
We should really reconsider how we cellmate up our cannibals. You know what I mean? Like fucking maybe
Yeah.
cannibals should just be by themselves.
They're
Or cannibals with cannibals.
Although
make it inclusive.
More
you got an overcrowded prison.
And then you've got the vegan that identifies as a cannibal.
You got an overcrowded prison.
Only respond.
Fucking cannibals are the answer, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Responsibly sourced
Fucking a
humans.
Hannibal. We need a Hannibal lecture in every cell block. We'll be fucking good.
That's right.
That was fucking gold, dude.
Hello,
That was
Clarice.
fucking gold.
Yes.
I
There's a
might
button
make
for that.
T-shirts with that on it. Responsibly sourced human beings.
Responsibly sourced.
Speaking of which, I will not buy any of these shirts because I only wear Cigar Junkie shirts.
Well, you could put the tagline at the bottom of Cigar Junkies.
Just print on the
right there.
back.
that's what I'm
You
saying. We
gotta
start
get on the
making,
wait list.
NASCAR
The
style
cigar
shirts.
junkies, responsibly
All
sourced
the
humans.
sponsors.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, irresponsibly, maybe.
Oh, then
That's
the
even
vegan the vegan cannibals wouldn't eat us.
There you go. That's right. Fucking HGH, buddy. Or fucking, not
Chemically
HGH,
altered.
obviously. What's
Microplastics.
organism? Genetically, GMOs.
GMOs. Okay,
GMOs.
we got there.
There you go. That's how
fucking
you
got
fucking do it, man. You eat the GMOs and then you don't have to worry about the vegan cannibals.
Don't worry, we have forever chemicals in us.
That's right.
Aren't we all GMO'd? You know, like with vaccines, wouldn't that be considered a GMO?
Yeah, like
the people that
RNA
get
and
angry about that
RMA and
shit.
shit like
I
that.
remember when I was in school, they started talking about that shit and were like, this shit could solve fucking world hunger. And it's like, yeah, if all the fucking Karens wouldn't fucking come out and blast it for it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. It allows you to grow more food, less sunshine,
Right.
less water, less space.
yeah, and more
Slightly
immune
less.
to fucking diseases and shit. And
But there's a trade-off for that.
They're not as nutritious.
Right, the vegetable is not as nutritious as it was previously.
which actually the plan is perfect because the poor people buy the GMOs and nobody gives a shit what happens to the poor people.
the cigar
certainly
junkies
don't.
just got
Right, yeah, the
canceled.
pharmaceutical industry.
You know
man.
what I mean? So like fucking it's fine if we all grow extra heads and shit. It's cool because the rich people are fine.
Welcome to the Political Junkies podcast.
Yeah, I got real quick.
Yeah.
Somebody said Trump, but it just shifted, and I was
Yeah, we.
like,
that was my- that was my bad with the gun
might
stuff.
have been whoever it was a low information voter.
I hear you can
That's
ask
impressive. That's
anybody
good.
that he's the greatest. He's just the greatest. Ask anybody.
Everybody agrees.
Ask
All of the
anybody.
data shows.
All the other cigar related shows just not as good.
So
He's oddly good at that.
This guy over
Really?
here.
Do you practice that in the
I
mirror?
was like, were you doing that earlier?
In the shower, he's got a
So when you hired Evan, what was the logic there? Did you think like we'll get a lot more female members,
Did he tell you he
Or-
got hired? Or?
or just a lot? Neither
hasn't paid me once. I don't know.
male
I'm just here.
members? Is it more dudes, but just a lot of dudes with tucked in shirts that are really good about cleaning up after
Well,
themselves?
is all of the above an answer?
that's-
Yeah.
D.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
I hired Evan because I was pretty drunk and he came in and he's like, "You feeling all right, dude?" And I was like, "I'll just pay anybody to make all my problems go away." And
You need a job?
Yeah, that's how it
And here
happened,
you
yeah.
are now with twice as many problems.
Yeah.
Now we're having this pig roast. I was
Got
like, "What
90
how'd this happen?"
99 problems, but Evan ain't one.
I haven't
I
seen the
like
pig
that.
yet. I was hoping it was going to be like a big production with the spit right in the middle. You know what I mean? Like we were all going to come in like pagans and fucking like thank you
Use
for
your
your
hands and just
sacrifice.
rip
claw
the
off.
ears and the eyeballs out. So, fun fact, when we first did this, we would get the entire pig here. Now, to do the actual, like if it was at my house, it'd be a little bit different. We would actually stay, wake up at 4
is
a.m.
your house.
Yeah, it's become
right
my
in
house.
the fucking
second
name.
house,
Yeah. We would do the 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock kind of deal. But what we ended up figuring out is like, well, we'll bring the whole pig here and we'll butcher it here. And we ended up having to have a bunch of manpower in order to butcher it and cut it up and pull it out. So I was like, you know what? Instead, we'll just have the #1 rated barbecue place
Off
do
the
the
rails,
whole thing for
baby.
us. Off
Yeah.
the rails. We'll plug for them here. They're
Yep.
fantastic. The food's fantastic.
Yes. Great
But,
place in Verona. Off the
yeah.
Rails Barbecue. They've been open 2 years. They won Pittsburgh's Best Barbecue 2 years in a row.
I was really hoping you were going to have like one of those dirty white butcher aprons on, just out here with a huge cleaver, chopping shit up, man.
Could you imagine that dirty white butcher's apron on with that underneath it?
That'd be creepy.
Oh yeah,
That's when you know you're definitely killing people.
And you've got the like elbow high fucking rubber gloves
Oh, yeah.
on.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then you got the
Fucking
That's a
dude.
good look.
terrifying.
We don't know what's
That's a good
holding his
Halloween
hair back.
costume. Just
Little
that.
pig grease.
Just the
It's
apron.
like, what's that little bump at the
It's a
bottom?
bloody-ass
I hope that's
apron.
your Glock poking out.
That's what I'm saying. Then you get that gun dude walking around the corner. He sees that and he goes, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?"
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Troy Harper? What's up,
Yes.
Uncle Artie?
Squeal
Hanging
for me,
out
little piggy.
with us here. Should have
Are they
fucking
tuned
been
in? Hi,
there.
Uncle
They're
Art.
tuned. They're tuned.
Good.
They're tuned.
Good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. Little less corpses around, which is probably a downer for Krista. But
They're all
for
over
everyone
coffee
else-
bags. They're printed on bags.
That's right. All right,
know.
fair enough. I'm
Her
down
coffee
with
bags are blood bags. Pretty cool theme.
it. That's cool.
They are. Yeah, they're great. Really cool marketing. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. And the coffee is really good. And speaking of drinks, is that a Warheads flavored energy drink?
It is.
Wow.
Wow.
They got 2 of them.
When
dude.
was they still make Warheads?
I
Well, no,
haven't
but they
seen
make
more
energy
heads
I remember
than-
eating them in the back of the bus and everyone making the dumbest face because
Oh,
we're eating like
dude.
the worst ones.
It's
Yeah.
pure
Oh
nostalgia.
yeah, and
when
you're
you
putting
drink
like
it.
7 of them in your mouth at
Yeah,
one
you're like,
time.
you won't do it. You're like, I'll give me that fucking
I'll
plate.
put that 7 of them in my mouth.
So when you say the back of the bus, you mean like the 5th seat back?
No,
right?
I always wanted the last seat, dude.
Yeah, but the bus is only five rows long.
See, I like
I
to slip
picked
that
you
in
for
there.
a backseat guy the minute I saw you,
That's
Backseat
right.
boys, you
Thought he
make
was-
the rockin' world go round.
Thought they were cool. They're like, I want to
Yo,
stay as far away
I
from
think
authority
Hutch
as I
should
can.
Experiment. Let's splash some tequila in the Warheads fucking. Oh no, dude, that could have been a good time.
So they got the sour warhead, and then they have the what's the other one? The green flavor. I forget what it is. Man.
Green.
They
Sour apple?
have sour apple.
Yeah.
They got those 2.
I like the blue ones.
flavors.
You're
The blue ones were
losing
good.
your
Oh,
your
mustache. I
losing
wasn't
your
touching my
structure.
mustache.
You
That's
had
my
it for
fault.
a while.
Yeah, I
That's
wasn't
okay.
touching the mustache.
We'll give you guys all a little bit of a break, and we'll find out what kind of cigar news we got this week.
It's time for the cigar news, brought to you by
these,
Tom's
they're
Penworks.
pretty good.
As a cigar smoker, you appreciate luxury. And as a premium cigar smoker, you appreciate handmade craftsmanship. And as a customer of Tom's Penworks, you'll appreciate the selection of custom-made, limited production items that you can show off to your friends. From handmade pens, pencils, bottle openers, cigar cases, and now custom rings, Tom will create something special for you or your loved one. Find him on the web at etsy.com/shop/Tom's Penworks. And as always, you can find the link in the description for this episode.
Another beautiful Eggert, and he's fucking up.
Why'd you take a
Jason.
seat for a sec? Go ahead.
It's all fucked up over
I've
here.
been watching you guys since your inception. So
That's right.
Hey, why don't you sit down and talk about that
I
for 2
was,
seconds?
I was trying to get
Sit down.
Evan to
Get your-
do
get a
the
cigar.
show.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Good
Grab me
idea.
one too.
And
Yes.
He's got the IPA. And so Evan was the first person I approached about co-hosting the show with me. And finally, 81 episodes in,
I'm here.
he's listening to one.
Yeah.
This is the first one he's heard.
This is true. I'm
So
here.
it's
I'd
fucking
rather
awesome.
be on it than listen to it.
That's right. Well,
You know?
apparently not.
No, I saved it for a good day.
There you go.
You know?
He's like 81. That feels like
this
my
day was
lucky
coming.
number.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out what's up in the cigar news. Number 1 on the list, Black Label Trading Company has added distribution in the UK. Distribution will be handled by Tor Imports if you're overseas and have long wanted to try some of the great blends we've smoked on this show from Oveja Negra brands. You're in luck. Tor Imports has initially listed the following lines for distribution, and I'm sure there'll be more to come, but you got the Porcelain, the Santa Muerte, the last rights, all going to be offered in the UK. So good for you guys. Look out for those. Caseta Cigars has begun shipping the 2023 edition of the seasonal release, the Oktoberfest. Caseta initially introduced the line in 2011. The intent was to have a cigar that could be paired with your favorite malt beverage. The annual limited edition line has been released in an assortment of sizes and blends over the years, and even made from different countries. This year's offering uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over Dominican binder and filler, and will be available in 4 sizes. One which is a unique Solomon press Solomon press, which will be used for events only. They will take place in September through October, so keep your eyes open for those. I think our boy Bill Coyne over at the Blind Fox generally does some sort of event with the Caseta boys in October, so that might be your best shot in Pittsburgh. The auction for the first Tatuaje Anarchy NFT collection has been completed. The package ended up selling for $100,000, topping the $98,000 record set by LFD's Golden NFT number 7 in 2022. The winning bid was submitted by someone under the name of Golden Finger. The Tatuaje NFT auction is a project being done between Smoke Inn, Tatuaje Cigars, Saint DuPont, and Quality Importers. There are 6 NFTs being auctioned. The winner of each auction will be entitled to the Tatuaje Anarchy NFT edition set, which includes the rights to acquire 15 count boxes of the NFT edition cigar once per quarter. In addition, the winners of the NFT will also receive the Tatuaje Anarchy NFT edition humidor containing 60 Anarchy NFT edition cigars with 15.
He's 30 years
old. There's so many fucking numbers, man. The winner will also receive 2 Lignite 2 lighters by ST DuPont Paris, an XI1 Perfect Cutter from Zycar, a crystal ashtray, and a 24 by 36 inch framed print, all featuring the unique artwork of their specific NFT. United Cigars has revamped the Black Bomb Firecracker, a new regular production offering from Tabacalera Magia, and is slated to begin hitting stores in September. The Black Bomb Firecracker joins the United Cigars Firecracker, which is also a regular production offering. Previously, the Black Bomb was a limited edition, but now gets an updated blend, new packaging, and becomes a regular production line. The packaging is in line with the current United Cigars Firecrackers and will be presented in 25 count boxes. The blend features a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over a Sumatra binder and filler tobaccos from the Dominican and Nicaragua. And now, for the question that we all have been waiting for to be answered, Doug, just so you know, you got to be in tight, buddy.
Yeah, it's like if you had a mustache, as Corey would say, you have to touch it.
I'm assuming after his brother, your wife really wanted a daughter, and that's what happened here.
Yes,
Can you provide some insight?
He is the my seed, because a lot of people say he looks a lot like me, so at least I know they're my kids.
That's right.
So that's
Just with a
enjoyable
lot
about
more
that.
floral clothing.
Oh, he takes after my older brother Greg. Dresses up all the time.
Yeah.
He's always pimping, dressing to the nines. So
That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's a lost start.
Overdo it.
Yeah, it's a lost start. I don't think many people do that these days.
I pick
so.
on him out of jealousy mostly.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But one time I have to do, "What's up, junkies?"
Where were you in the beginning of the show, man?
Well,
you should
you know,
use that one. That
why
was
start
good.
at the beginning when I can bring it in at midway? So
Halfway liquored up already, you know what I mean?
not at all.
No, we got
Just
a
that
lot of
icy
time
light,
left.
man.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go find some more of that
Don't turn the
fucking
microphone
coffee.
like I just did.
No, that's why they're there. You missed that explanation. The pop screens are unnecessary, except for they protect the mics from cigar ashes. So mine's
You got
a big
hair
hole
on
in the
yours. You got all kind of shit going on.
I wonder whose hair it is. So I'm
cares?
fine.
It's not from your head.
Fuck no.
Or his.
Too short for me.
There shouldn't be any hair on those.
Somebody, Hutch, I'm looking at you, buddy.
It's too short, bro.
His don't fucking move.
Nope.
I've known this guy for fucking almost a decade. His hair hasn't moved
Oh,
once.
it's flowy. My hair's flowy.
That's how long you've known Evan?
Yeah.
It has been about 10 years.
Decade you've known Evan?
Clo-
Wow.
So damn
Something like
close
that.
to it.
It's
Has
hard to keep track because every time we're together, we end up getting fucking drunk.
That is
That's
also
not a bad
true.
thing. Not a bad
I was
thing.
No.
gonna say there's worse things.
That's right. So we enjoy the company, baby.
The moral of the story is time flies when you are fucked up,
Which
kids.
is, instead of getting drunk, you guys should just do some DMT.
Oh wow. Yeah. Never done.
I
Never
know what that
done.
is.
You know what DMT is?
No.
It's like the most
It's super quick, right?
Yeah, and
20 minutes.
You're only high for like 20 minutes, but you think you're high for like 20 hours. And you like go on this trip where you fucking see God and shit.
Yeah, listen to Joe Rogan talk about it.
Yeah.
D-
sounds like my
DMT, what's the
everyday
acronym stand for?
Some crazy name.
Something you shouldn't be consuming.
Yeah.
Something you shouldn't be putting in your body. It's like, is it?
I know the DMZ, but not the DMT.
I think it enhances it. You're right. It's something.
Yeah, when you die,
He's looking it up. That's right. That's right.
Dimethyltryptamine.
That one. And Hutch was saying we have that in our bodies. I hate to sound like the most uneducated
it's
person
like the
over
pineal
here.
gland releases it.
Yeah.
But it just enhances the hell out of it.
Yeah, and you go on
your
this fucking
third
magical
eye.
journey to go see God and shit. So
Is it kind of like
background is
ayahuasca?
picking up.
Isn't that what that does? Is that ayahuasca?
yeah, it's kind of like I don't.
Is that long or short though?
Ayahuasca makes you puke.
But you go for like days on that.
You think it's days, but it's
It's
only
still
about,
quick.
It's only about a couple hours.
36 minutes.
If life
Yeah.
is moving
There-
too fast for you,
there
try
were-
some DMT.
There were guys that have reported like after their DMT trip, they're like, dude, I was there for months.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, I was there for fucking months, man, chilling out with these little clockwork mechanical elves and shit
Wow.
on another planet. Had this purple girlfriend, and
I have heard some
Started a whole
YouTube
family.
pieces on that. I've watched people coming back from it, and it's unbelievable what they say.
oh yeah,
I mean, it's crazy.
like
man.
I'd like to try it just once,
oh,
just once. If I knew I wasn't gonna die,
Under like some good supervision.
yeah, under some good supervision
Yeah.
with a shaman.
Right,
He's got a
priest standing
fucking
there on
range
standby.
stick with like little fucking rings on it and stuff.
I need a shaman, a priest, and a nun stat.
Yep.
And
and a couple
also,
hits of DMT.
So-
like a guarantee
junkies-
that you're not going to get piss tested at work for like the next
Good
six
Sunday
months.
They don't,
afternoon.
they don't test
Yeah.
for DMT at work, but
No?
That sounded like
You
the
know what
beginning
else?
of a good joke.
you know what else they don't test for?
I'll say they don't test for that.
show.
Right?
Mushrooms.
The beginning
That's right,
of a
they
good
don't.
joke that
Yep,
never
that's
pays
very true.
off.
Right.
No hallucinogenics. I don't think.
Yeah, they don't really test for mushrooms.
They're like, if you're gonna do that, you're just fucking
yeah, it's
stupid.
It's hard to test for it. The test is
I was
expensive.
gonna say, is that
Yeah.
the reason?
Yeah, the test
Sammy
is
at the
expensive.
shop, I take it.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy will not have an employee for a while. So
Right.
fucking he's wearing his tight pants and his cowboy hat and fighting off the dudes with sticks, I think.
Yeah. What's up, Sammy? If you're out there listening,
He ain't gonna
great
he's a piece
shop.
of shit.
Great shop. If you haven't been there, please do yourselves a favor.
47 minutes, 5 seconds.
Get the just a tip. It's definitely a great experience, and Sam's done a wonderful job there, and
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a fantastic
it's a cool
shop,
little
and it's
spot,
just
man.
going to get better, man.
he's poured his heart and soul into it, and you feel it when you walk in.
Oh,
Been there? You been to
every
Just a
time,
Tip South
yeah.
Park? That cigar lounge?
Every
No,
time.
no.
You got to check it out. So the owner of there is Sam Hoffman.
Okay.
He
And,
is
he's a-
this guy.
He's that dude right there.
He's the other normal co-host on the show. Awesome fucking place. What's actually amazing about Just a Tip is the fact that it's only been open for like 2 months.
And
If
he
you
is
think of-
fucking crushing
heard of
it.
it.
How
Go.
great
Good
he
place.
came out of the
Couple of guys
gate
that I
with
do,
that
they
shop,
shoot
dude.
stuff when
Just
went out.
imagine what it's going to be like in a
14 times.
couple of years,
Right.
when the money starts turning over
Yeah.
and he's able to reinvest it. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. I've already had some pretty fucking wild nights.
I've heard.
some shit that I don't want to remember.
Right.
Some
I've
shit
heard
I wish I
he's
could.
thrown you out of there a few times.
I've never been thrown out.
No.
Right.
No.
Politely.
Well,
has to
not
leave.
thrown out, asked to leave politely.
That's right.
Yes.
And I don't.
There was
I will politely decline.
one time there was some event there and Corey couldn't make it. And me, Jeff, and Sam were sitting in
love Jeff.
We're sitting in the 3 recliners. We had them in a fucking circle and we were reclined back.
Was
just
there a cookie in the
drinking
middle?
And just bullshitting. And it was like, I looked at my watch, it's like 4:45 in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck are we still doing here? And Jeff's like, I could have another drink.
One more, we got to go.
Yeah. And that was it. We were like, what happened?
At that point, it don't even matter.
My favorite moment so far is when him and his wife had to leave to set up a birthday party for their daughter the next day. And they're like,
Oh.
we're leaving at 7.
7.
And me just giving constant updates and laughing my ass off, pointing. I'm fucking like a ninja refilling his wife's wine glass from behind when she's not looking, just like fucking pouring over her shoulder and
Just one
shit.
of those magic glasses that never goes
dude.
empty.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? Where'd this wine come from? It's like going away.
Houdini.
shit.
I got in, it was like 6:30. There was this guy I was talking to. I'd bought Sam this really nice chessboard as like an opening gift. And I was talking to this guy, and I'm like, hey, you want to play a game of chess? And he was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll play a game of chess. And I didn't stop playing with him till like 7:30, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And Jen's like, well, I just got another more. I just got another glass of wine. I'm gonna finish this.
Don't
So
know where it came from.
I was like, fuck it, I'll have another drink too, and that turned into like we didn't fucking leave till like 11:45.
Oh yeah, dude, it was late. I tried real hard to get everybody to go to the Tennyson, but it didn't pan out. Someday.
Oh, to go to a
karaoke.
Little karaoke.
Come on, man.
Friday
Ain't no
night
better
karaoke.
time.
When you've got crackheads dancing to fucking bad karaoke.
The main reason I wanted to go is because all of our wives were there, and BGD. Can you imagine just having all the ladies and Big Gay Dave? It's the only time I've ever said that on the show. So you could be in.
Yeah, you have to understand the acronym.
Yeah, dude, Dave is awesome.
You've met him. You know who he is. You know what he does.
I do.
He's high maintenance.
Yeah,
he's
more than
high
Evan.
maintenance. Yeah.
Whoa.
Way more.
Man, that's hard to believe.
See, Evan dresses like a lady, but he's chill like a dude. You know what I mean? Like fucking come and go as you please. But when you're hanging with BGD, man, it's like having two wives at the same time.
And the fucking stories that guy tells.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Lots of porn stars that guy knew.
Yeah.
I'm going to go break and get some of the good grub from Off the Rails. And thanks for letting me stop by.
That's right.
Thanks
buddy.
for coming.
Always happy to have you. It's nice to have you behind the camera for a change.
You know what
where
I'm
we
saying?
could pick on you back directly. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
I love
That's
it.
right.
So-
Now everybody knows.
No,
it's low
that's probably a bad-
self-esteem that makes him lash out at everybody else.
Great seeing you guys. Great
All right,
job
buddy.
today. Thank you.
Keep bringing up that next generation of children to.
It's not too late to
Go
get down
overseas.
here and enjoy some fine food and fine cigars.
That's
right.
correct.
Like my man said.
Although
Come
as
on
soon
down.
as this show
Yeah.
ends, I can't promise there will be any alcohol left because I am going to be sniffing out the rest of that fucking moonshine. I'm telling you right
Yeah,
now.
it's on the
was
table,
good.
man.
Did she have it for sale here?
Where is she? She brought
She
one for
promised to come
everybody.
back.
She's over there hustling, dude.
And then
Yep,
she
she's
never
over
got
there
me
hustling.
one, and
Yeah.
I did not get to try it.
That's right.
Oh,
Poor
yeah.
guy.
We need her over here for that.
Yes, Sam.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Sam was sitting here,
Yeah.
and you can come back if you like.
She saw her
He's-
out.
he's-
She's like, I'm out of here.
He's doing all kind of crazy
Yeah,
shit.
Sam was sitting here, and she gave him mine, and I was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry if you're going back to get it." And then she never came back, and I'm
What kind of host is that?
I'm sitting
You know
here
what I
like
mean?
you know.
Fucking be like, oh, I'm
Get your
gonna
hopes
steal
up
your
all high
booze.
like that.
Oh. TP for the cornhole.
Sam wants cornhole.
Cornhole tournament.
That's right. Speaking of which,
Don't you threaten me with a
cornhole's
good
getting
time.
ready. Cornhole's about to set up.
Getting warmed up.
I may have to exit to host this cornhole
He's right
tournament.
there in front of you. Left. She can't find Doug because she's still used to him having a beard.
Yeah.
She's still,
Yeah.
dude, it's no good without it, man. It's like his whole identity's gone.
I'll tell you what. Give my son a cigar and sit him down here. And
Fucking A, dude. He's 10. He'll be all
he's
right.
10. He's fine. That's about the right time to
That's
start
a
smoking
fucking A
cigars,
it is.
right?
Why'd you steal his booze, dude?
Who?
Yeah, you
Jason.
definitely took my booze.
That was
That was for me.
This?
Yeah.
This was
it's a community
coffee.
booze.
Dude,
With
it was
moonshine in it.
definitely for
We
me.
do need more
If it
moonshine
was
coffee.
booze, I would have stolen it.
Oh, it
Looked you
was
in the eye.
100%
Oh, it was booze.
Yeah, that was booze.
Moonshine.
The one she gave us?
Yeah.
Dude.
Really?
so-
That's moonshine.
You don't
was
taste
good.
it. It's good. There's a lot
I,
poured in
I
there.
just thought that was coffee.
No, that was
I'll
good.
tell you what.
He's
you
like,
can
damn
make
it, I
up
told my
for it
wife I
by
wanted you to
getting me
drink.
one.
Can we- I'll go grab
Give me
some.
like 6 more. You know?
I'll go get it.
Go
Come on.
on, Ev.
Evan, you know what? You're a gentleman. I fucking
Gentleman
love
and
you.
a scholar, dude. And very well dressed.
That's right. That's right. Don't look. You can see it peeking out the back.
I love.
It's like
I hate to
fucking-
see him go, but I love to watch him leave.
He's got a nice little swagger, you know?
Yeah, he does.
He does.
He's
Sways those
he's
things.
at the gym making sure.
So
you know?
I've got.
What's the fucking movie, dude? What's the fucking movie, man? With fucking the lotion on its skin.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking.
Silence of the Lambs.
I can never think of it. It's like watching Silence of the Lambs from the back side of the camera.
Which
It's
is
just fucking no, like
It puts
peeking out the back.
lotion on its skin.
You ever look at the back of his jeans, bro? You wonder what's in there?
You can bounce it. You can bounce
it's
a
the
quarter
lotion,
off
dude.
those, yeah.
Maybe
There's
he's
lotion
got
back
one of
there.
those furry tails.
Maybe.
tucked
He's
in
got
the
a little
back.
butt plug.
Yeah.
there
I
you
brought
go.
it up one time. He
He's got one of those rhinestone covers, though.
What color do you think it is?
I'm
Pink.
Oh, it is fucking pink.
I'm gonna have to roll with like one of those Harry Reid kind of responses where I'm saying I mentioned it and he didn't immediately deny it.
Jason. That's why they call him the rhinestone cowboy.
Hey. So, speaking of that, my wife and I are driving down 51 the other day, right? And there was a cop pulled over on the side of the road. And the cop gets out and he starts walking. We're stopped at the red light and he's walking up to the intersection. I think there was some construction or something going on. And I turned and I looked at the cop and I nudged her and I was like, look at the fucking dump truck on that fucking
Right, good for you, bro.
You should have
she
told
looks
him.
and she was like, you know what? That only you.
She's like, but yeah, you're right. You're right though.
And I went on about it for like 2 minutes. I was like, the fucking, like his hips are swinging and shit.
My
I said,
man
he
squats.
knows he's got it.
That's why our wives have so much in common and get along so well, is because they're just so disgusted by us. that is the
Common
glue.
hatred for you guys.
I think it's
That
a
is the
common bond
glue.
between all women.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
specifically
that's-
our wives, because we are just so fucking
logical.
heinous. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and I've said repeatedly on this show that there is absolutely no one that's gonna out scumbag me.
Something you
No.
can put on your headstone.
His
you know?
first time
Nobody
at a
else can.
Cigar Junkies event, he smoked a cigar that was in the bathroom since before anybody got there.
Yeah, it was just sitting in an ashtray in the bathroom.
Yeah.
This looks like it's for me.
Yeah. Well, like Corey was like, "I'll give you 5," and I was like,
He
so
was gone before I even could give
gone.
the dollar
I was like,
amount
"Yep,
in
I'll
it.
smoke it. Fuck you."
Yeah, that's right.
Pay me.
Yeah,
That's why we call him Shit Stick. He almost forgot to get the money. He was enjoying the cigar
Just did it
so
for
much.
fun.
was an okay cigar. Fuck it, man.
It's $5. All right.
The $5 was just extra.
That's right.
Bonus
Yeah,
$5.
the cigar was probably worth like $7.
Jason Brown Lipstick Smith.
There you go.
That's where that one came from too. There's all kinds of them. They're all over the place.
This is like an Old West name, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think?
This is so good, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Dude, we need
I'll tell you what.
we need one of them big jugs with the 3 X's on it.
Here's
I just passed
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
but here's
I'm
the
fine
thing.
with that.
Now imagine that. Now take that shot and then put like 4 or 5 drips of simple syrup down in there.
No, I like it without it.
You like it without being sweet?
Yeah, because there's like
Yeah.
less hangover there. But here's the thing. I fucked up once and drank a 5th of fucking
Just once?
coffee flavored moonshine at the in-laws Thanksgiving. And ended up fucking sitting in a dark basement corner by myself for like an hour trying to sober up.
I don't
It
think
was
you were.
not a-
I don't think
Get
that was
your
something
shit
you
together.
drank, you know?
Self-analog with yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in the basement corner before, but you know, it was different reasons then.
Familiar territory.
But you got to be careful with that shit for sure.
Oh
But
yeah.
the thing is, you get fucked up, but you never pass out. You know what I mean? You just
That's-
keep going.
How old are you?
33.
33. You're
31.
31.
I'm old.
Oh man, I was probably 28. I'm 41. I was probably like 28 when like the original Four Loko came out.
Dude.
The
I have
original,
Four Loko
the one
stories.
that they had to stop selling because it was
Yes.
fucking killing kids because they were going out buying these fucking Four Lokos and shit, and their hearts were exploding off the fucking drunk.
But you know,
I
here
watched-
we come back into. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt
I
you.
watched Marines shotgun those fucking things, dude.
Ugh, I'll bet you did.
Shotgun those
Well,
things.
we're
And
gonna-
it
Were you a
was-
Marine?
I
And
was
the
a
Four
Marine.
Hey.
Locos too.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for your service.
Yeah, shotgunning Four Locos.
Fuck it, sit down.
Yeah. So here we come back to. Oh, this is my friend Mark here.
Hello, Mark.
How are
Mark.
Well, how are you?
I'm dandy.
You've got to get into it.
You gotta
if you're
touch
gonna
into
talk.
that mic.
What do I got to get into?
Touch
There
your
you
mic.
go. That's fine.
All right, a
You're
little
close
closer.
enough.
That's
You're
what it
fine.
is. That's
Dandy
what she
Mark.
said.
Well, I was just gonna say
Little
that
deeper.
and then we come back
A
to
little
politics
deeper.
in a way. It's personal
I have
responsibility.
a face for radio, so it'll work out well.
You do?
Unfortunately for everybody else, this is actually video too. So
Oh,
this
it
is
is.
They're already used to that. Look, they got a nice specimen right
They
here.
look
you
at
know?
they look at Corey every day. So
but
once
the
a
plus
week.
side of me is you just seeing what's around me more than me. You know what I mean? It's like the reflective stealth panels,
Okay.
Radar bounces off you.
retro reflective.
I
yeah,
gotcha.
that's right.
Sam, you didn't tell me Kenny Pickett was coming today. I'd have brought Jack.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, nobody's a bigger fan of Kenny than Jack. So.
Yeah, his son.
Yeah.
Huge Kenny Pickett
Kenny
fan.
Pickett.
All right.
We hear Kenny Pickett at least 1,000 times a day. Yeah. Like a mantra.
I feel comfortable going on record on this, as I think he's going to have a damn good season. I really do.
Time will tell.
I hope so.
I'm working on getting a couple of those boys for
Otherwise,
clients,
it'll be really miserable at my place.
When someone teaches that kid how to play hockey, I'll pay attention. Otherwise, I got no interest.
Sports.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, my wife would be over here going like, yeah, fucking Kenny Pickett. My wife's a huge fucking Steelers fan.
Yeah,
huge
nice.
Steelers fan.
There you go.
A football game could come on my house. I could not care fucking less.
You know,
Hashtag me
I got to
too.
say, I'm not
Care
a
less.
big sports guy myself.
Hockey, on the other hand,
yeah, I
like
hockey.
I'm like breaking people out of the fucking way
Yeah.
for hockey.
When someone says Kenny Pickett, I assume they're talking about a dude with a wedgie. I have no idea.
When
Of course you do.
He's definitely out of the loop on that.
I took a lot of flack the year the Bruins made it to the Stanley Cup because it was either the Penguins or the Bruins that year, and the Penguins lost out and the Bruins got in, and the Bruins happened to be my second favorite team. My favorite hockey player played for the Bruins.
Oh, it had to be
So
the
it's still kind of like a win-win.
Marchand.
Body Orr.
Oh,
Bobby Orr's my favorite.
oh,
hockey
not
player
so
of
not
all
at the
time.
fucking time.
God, is he still playing?
No.
Break him out of a glass? Or?
Yeah, Bobby Orr's my
Break
second.
in case
My
of
favorite hockey player.
Yeah,
of all time.
I thought he was
got it
frozen
all
with
for
Walt
me.
Disney.
If you're gonna hang,
Just his head.
He's my man.
hey Dandy, if you're gonna hang, get all up in that. Pretend you have a mustache. And
I
your
can hear him
mustache.
Is that
fine.
what it is? I got to get way
hear
in
him
there.
fine.
All
Fair
right.
enough. Fair
I can hear him fine.
I can't hear shit because there's cornholes fucking pounding.
There's
in
a
the
lot of background noise going
I'm
on.
getting all antsy and turned on over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only person you're worried about hearing you is me.
Yeah.
If I can hear you, you're cool.
Well, there we go.
I don't know about cool, but he can hear you. We're good.
I haven't been cool since
Let's
19.
talk about the events. Why not? Well, there is no button. That is fucking.
That was really loud.
That is the
Oh, man.
loudest
Is
shit.
that
I
commercial
don't know
break?
why that's so
Dude,
loud.
you're gonna have to edit that one down for fucking sure.
Yeah,
God damn.
I just gave myself more work.
That's right.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
You did. Wednesday,
work,
August 30th, we've got the Sip and Smoke Night at Nelson Wagosto's in Greensburg. Sip and Smoke Night will be held every other month and will feature a specific cigar deal and pipe deal, as well as designated build your own cocktail recipe. That's where they kind of lose me. Why do I gotta fucking build the cocktail myself?
Because you want, never mind.
I like to work with the cock, I guess.
Yep.
For this month's event, it'll be featuring the Irish Whiskey Smash. We suggest you bring your favorite Irish whiskey, but any whiskey or bourbon will do. The event will feature brands from the newest distributor, United Cigar Group, and will include Abuelo, Byron, Bandolero, Firecracker, Red Anchor, and Yaya. Mix and match a minimum of 3 cigars from these brands and receive 20% off plus 1 raffle ticket for every 3 purchased. I thought that was our PA. I was like, what the fuck are you doing over there?
No, I got everything out.
The raffle prize this month is going to be the Julio Aroa cigar sampler featuring Aladino, Abuelo, Punch, Golden Era, and an Oliva Cuba Aliados. It's interesting. Thursday, August 31st at the Blind Fox in Dormont. Join them for a special event to christen the new humidor. Specials on all General Cigar brands, Cohiba, CAO, Macanudo, and Punch. Special Big Springs cocktails, and as always, free food, which Bill Coyne will eat by himself.
So
Free food's always a plus.
That's always
I got
important.
questions.
And yes, sir.
So first off, I'm confused that you're worried about building your own cocktail, but not about having to bring your own fucking booze. That seems to be
They don't have a
upside
liquor
down.
license.
Oh, so it's a mandatory BYOB.
Yeah, they don't have a liquor license.
And the second thing is, as a novice, I'm going to ask, how do you christen a humidor?
I have some thoughts on it, but
Smash a bottle of
none that I'm
champagne against it.
yeah.
Is that what it is? Is there a bottle of champagne? Is there a hull?
All I know is that the acronym is FAP. That's what I heard. You got to look it up. You don't know what FAP means?
People want to know.
If you don't know, don't Google it. I'm telling you that right now. And finally, Saturday, September 9th, at Leading House Fine Cigars, it's an acoustic evening with the Strum Junkies. That's right. We're down to what? Fucking 2 weeks to this event now? Which is terrible because I've been practicing for 38 years and I still do not feel properly equipped to entertain a crowd. Is that you just learning this now?
Oh, man.
You didn't know?
Did you just learn stuff?
It's the noise it makes.
What?
Never mind. We're talking about different things, man.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were Googling FAP.
No.
Oh, okay. What were you Googling?
It's just what you said. I was laughing at what you said.
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's such a foreign idea to me. Fucking people so rarely laugh at my fucking jokes. I don't know.
You were like, I've been practicing for 38 years for this, and I just chuckled at it.
So fucking Dave posted our event up on his page today, and this is, coming for something different. And I'm like, that's an accurate description if I ever heard one. I suppose you're a little more used to guitar solos of the electric blues variety there. So we are acoustic only, but I think we got a pretty good variety of music to butcher.
Can't wait to hear it.
No matter what kind of music you like,
Pre-butchered music.
That's right. I will just absolutely ruin one of your favorite songs. I promise.
And here's the thing I can guarantee you. No one's going to ask me to go play a song.
So you're like the Michael Scott of acoustic night.
There you go.
Anything good, I'm going to ruin it for you.
And here's the thing: if you're disappointed in any way,
I like that.
I promise a 100% money back guarantee. I will give you your money back if you are not satisfied with our performance.
Is there actually an entrance fee?
No,
I just want to make sure I had that right.
Yeah, no, you could draw the conclusion pretty easily from that. No, we're not.
You get what you pay for, kids. That's always how it works.
We will have a big bucket out in case anybody is interested in supporting local single mothers.
Don't christen the bucket.
We're going to the strip club.
You gonna write that on the bucket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Raising funds for single mothers, and that money will be directly taken to the Tennyson, where a single mother in need will receive said funds.
It's really generous.
That's right.
Really generous.
That's right.
A lap dance is always better when the stripper is crying.
Can't believe you just learned that like a month ago. That's so fucking crazy.
Tennyson. There's a lot of scars and bullet wounds over there.
Oh yeah. If your stripper doesn't have track marks, you've got the wrong stripper.
You didn't go to the right strip club, yeah.
Hey man, the C-section scar leads you right to the happy zone. You know what I mean? It's
like a map.
This way.
It's a road map to happiness.
Yeah.
And aromas of which you've never smelled before.
You know the C-section scar runs laterally, so that means fucking leave.
Left to right.
It's an infinite loop.
No.
I
just keep poking around, dude. You'll find it.
That's right. That's right. That's my belly button, asshole.
All right, I'll try again.
You know how many times I've heard that? Either too many or not enough. That I've heard. As we all have.
Yeah. No, never heard that. You have to have sex to do that.
Give me an update. Where we at?
106.
Ah, man, this one's going slow, man.
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time, but my problem is I have no clock for. I have no idea where the fuck we're at.
You're ready to get into it, and
it has
start
nothing
fucking
to do with
drinking.
that. There's a little bit more pressure to carry things without Sam. So, like, if I ever said Sam was useless, he helps carry things a little bit.
I just clipped that.
Don't tell Sam that.
I just clipped it. I just clipped
That's
it.
unfortunate. The good news is he never does anything with the clips. He clips it, and then the clip sits there on a hard drive forever.
Yeah.
So I think we're okay. Yeah. I think we might be okay. I hate I want to look at the monitor and see who's creeping on me. Some guy in a pirate shirt. All right, cool.
Be prepared.
You thought I wouldn't know.
Situational awareness.
Always good.
Wins you more gunfights than a gun will, man.
Speaking of gunfights, so if I come sign up and I'm like, all right, Hutch, teach me how to fucking kill the bad guys. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say we don't kill bad guys. We stop threats. Terminology is important.
Somebody else has done.
Someone's
some
been hanging out with their
marketing in his
attorney.
life, you know
Stop
what I mean?
the threat.
All right, stopping the threats. Stopping the threats one kneecap at a time.
Some good shooting. Under stress.
Yo, you want to talk about under stress? Holy shit, it's loud as fuck. I got just random people coming up trying to join in the podcast.
Checking out the podcast.
Yeah.
I always told him to sit
There's
down.
just some hovering happening here. So it's just, if you want to see my uncomfortable face, this is it.
If you're going to hover, come sit down and talk.
That's right. Well, no. Please don't invite anymore. We're good. We're
right
covered.
on camera.
Hutch.
Right on
You're
camera.
the only guy
Right
that
on
fucking
camera.
Did he just Kenny Pickett's?
Oh,
Kenny
he's
Pickett.
picking it.
Kenny Pickett.
He's picking it.
Kenny Pickett.
It's an excellent example. All right, so what am I going to learn? How bad is it going to set me back?
Fundamental shooting, man.
How many times do I need to hang out with you before I'm John Wick? That's the real question, right?
Years.
Hey, I answer that question with a question. Hey, people kind of typically ask me, how many hours or how many lessons or what do you think till I'm good? And I go, I don't know, man. How good do you want to be?
Right. Well, also it kind of depends on
You get
how
out of
good
it.
you are
set
when
the
you
bar
come
at John
in,
Wick,
right?
so
No, no, people set the bar at John Wick. I don't.
you know.
Yeah, people set the bar at John Wick. But yeah, man. Fundamental shooting.
I set the bar at being able to hit my target at 25 feet.
Yeah. Right. Where?
Yeah.
Check it out, man. 25 yards. That's law enforcement kind of training, military kind of training, stuff like that. As a civilian, you're never going to engage a target that far away.
No.
Okay, I won't say never. Right.
21 feet, man. That's it.
Unless you're looking
7
for
yards,
it.
dude. Yep. Yeah. So like violence happens close, right? And 25 yards past that, it's not an impossible shot, dude. People do it, and I resort back to the mall shooting. I think it was up in Illinois or Indianapolis or something. That kid stood up, dropped that dude with like 8 rounds out of 10.
That was Indy.
From
Yeah,
like
that was
40,
Indy.
40 yards away. Right. That's good shooting, dude. And the reason why my man had to stand up and do that is because that guy was actively murdering people.
Yeah.
Right. So unless you're short of being around somebody actively murdering people and there's some shit going on, I tell you to walk away. Right.
Oh, of course.
So do you work Legion before it was Legion?
No, man. Those guys gave me a call last year, wanted me to come in and be like an in-house instructor for them, kind of hang out on the property. If I'm not doing lessons, things like that, I'll hang out up on the retail floor. I'll put guns in hands. I'll talk people through a buying process, things like that, dude. So, yeah.
That's cool. So the most important question that I can think of is, for somebody that broke your podcast cherry, what kind of discount are we looking at? You know what I mean?
Talk to me after. We'll figure it out.
All right. That's what I want to hear. Double price.
Nah.
He's like, for you?
I'm all about
down.
that bartering off, man. We'll figure it out.
I'm surprised we still have to pay for admission.
So where can they find you? Obviously, anybody
Already
in the
did it.
Pittsburgh area is going to be Legion Arms
Yeah, you
over in West Mifflin, formerly Anthony Arms.
Formerly
They
Anthony
got rid
Arms.
of the tank, but
Tank's
they got
gone.
a Hummer.
There's a Humvee out there now, yeah. So
That
pretty
sends
easily identifiable.
a message right there.
Yeah, we're right across from the county airport out there, man. So you guys can find me at 412firearmstraining.com. Takes you right to my website. I'm also on Instagram.
We've linked your website on the Cigar Junkies page.
Awesome.
So if you just check out,
too.
if you check out the Cigar Junkies page, we have your website linked there.
What that man said, right? So it's all there.
Oh no!
I am
Oh
on
fuck!
Instagram as well. Hutch
You
without
looking in the
Starsky.
chat room.
What's going on?
Fucking Sam's listening.
And
Oh, he heard I'm fucking busted. I'm fucking busted. God damn it.
so
The fucking one time. I could call him 100 times this week. I will get the voicemail 99 times. But
This is
the
the
one
one
time I fucking bring his name up, he's like fucking Beetlejuice out in the fucking crowd.
You said his name 3 times though, dude.
did
That
I?
was it. Yeah.
I gotta start keeping a counter on me.
Yeah,
Like fucking,
You
I
say
said
it twice, it's fine. Then you just don't say it again.
So they got rid of the gangbangers at Anthony Arms? Is that because the last time I went over there to shoot, and this was a while ago, because that was my last day there. Guy comes in, oh, you need to rent a gun. He goes, oh no, I got it. He had it in his pocket. He had a pair of
That's a common
basketball
thing.
shorts on. Yeah.
I just look at those people and I go, "You're gonna fucking shoot yourself one day."
Oh my God, that was.
How do guns go off, guys?
Speaking
press
of
triggers.
Steelers,
If
You
got
know, and he had
something
the old,
if you got something
sideways.
in the pocket that's not protecting the trigger.
Yeah,
you're gonna
sideways
reach in there and
shooting
be an idiot.
style.
There's plenty of video evidence on that shit of people doing it.
Sure. And
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you can train yourself to be able to shoot a gun accurately sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, you should
train
be able
yourself to
to.
do
But that's,
anything.
Right,
I think for this guy, it was more of a style choice than it was actually anything working on his ability to shoot.
Saw it in
Dude,
his favorite rap video.
So we went
Yeah.
up to camp. I went up yesterday for like a couple hours because my cousin wanted to do some target shooting out of the tree, and my brother-in-law wanted to move his tree stand, right?
Mhm.
So we go out there, and my brother-in-law Sean has his pistol, but he's got a very limited amount of ammo. But he's like, I just wanted to get a couple of shots off or whatever. But mostly it's because there's a huge fucking bear on my trail cam that we've all now seen, and I always carry going out there just because.
Yeah.
You
What
never
do you
fucking
carry?
know. What do I carry?
Yeah. What do you carry?
I usually a Springfield XDM 9mm. No, an XDS for daily carry. But I had my XDM, so a bigger magazine, a
Yeah.
A little bit more
variety
firepower.
of magazines up there. Fucking a couple of them have FMJs, a couple of them have like the hollow points
Get
with
you
the
10 mil for those
serrated.
bears, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking 10 mil.
Get your
do
10
it.
mil for
I
those
figure
bears.
here's the thing, dude. I got a limited budget. Most of it goes into cigars.
Gotcha.
You know.
we all have our toys, man.
But I've got a few firearms, and that's the easiest one to use as a sidearm out there. So, but my brother-in-law's got his pistol, but he goes to like put it on and he's wearing sweatpants. And it's like, he's like, I did not think this through. It's like, no. It's like, why don't you put it in a backpack, dude? He's like, nah, I'll just leave it here. I'm like, all right, I'll remember that when I'm telling your wife about how the fucking bear got you, bro.
He just left it there. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Hey, protect it, right? So for carrying a gun, a
It
good
don't
holster, and a good belt.
It don't
will take
help you if you
fucking
don't
miles.
have it on you. You know what I
Miles.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like if you don't keep it loaded either.
It's fair.
Correct.
It's a fucking paperweight.
And I don't always keep around in the chamber, but it depends on the circumstances.
I have an analogy for you. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with an analogy. Carrying on an empty chamber is the same as about you're about to wreck your car into like a telephone pole.
And then put your
and you try
seatbelt
to
on.
put your seatbelt on real quick.
I saw it coming.
Ain't gonna
No,
work.
so when I don't
walked into
have
that
a round in the chamber, I have a magnetic mount underneath the dashboard of my truck.
I got you. I've seen those.
That's
things.
when I
what they're
don't
called.
have a round in the chamber, and it's because I carry Springfield XD series, has the flag on top to indicate when there's a round in the chamber,
Loaded chamber indicator.
and that keeps it off of the magnet.
Okay.
So it's more likely to come off of the magnet in an event something happens. So because I can rack a round in as I reach for it, I don't have a round in the chamber in that scenario.
Do you practice that?
Practice it?
Correct.
That's a good question.
Like racking it out of. I
Yep.
did a few times. Like
Right.
I did when I was excited about it. When I first got it, I was like, yeah.
I spent months practicing drawing my weapon from a seated position.
Yeah.
Because that is incredibly
Let me
difficult.
I
hit
don't
you guys
have
with
a
a little
pen,
fact.
but I could
Train
try
like you
it,
fight,
a crayon or something.
Train like you fight, and honestly, 90% of what you're doing with a gun, 95% of what you're doing with a gun can be done at home with no bullets in the gun. It's called dry firing. If you need some tech tips, go on YouTube, type in dry fire
You
drills.
must like the little laser things because I saw
Those
you
things,
pointing one in
I
a
have
garage door.
yeah, let me go grab it real quick.
Yeah,
Got a
so
little
those,
surf pistol.
I always wondered about those and like their effectiveness and stuff. It seems like a good option. Have you seen those? It's a little laser pointer
Props.
in a round, so that whenever you point and pull the trigger, you get the little laser hit of where it's aimed at. What's the accuracy like on those?
So with those, this is a totally different kind of system. This is just a laser
That is
pistol all in
I
one,
see.
right?
Okay,
It's
fair
a
enough.
Laser pistol all in
I
one.
appreciate the fact that as a professional, you still practice safe gun handling.
Yeah, man, don't point shit if you don't want to shoot.
Everything.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, muzzle awareness at all time. But yeah,
Muzzle tough.
What you're talking about is I forget the name of the system, but I've seen those create what you call in the training world is training scars. And
I'll
what
tell
that
you
is
what.
people
I'll
have to reset their
move
trigger
so
every
you
time.
can show it.
There you go.
So-
that way you have something to point it at.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the nuts. So
Not lasering you, not pointing a gun at you. Right. So this system, guys,
You don't
is just
want
a
more
little
kids.
Gun. These things are, I think, like $300-$400. You can go online, pick these up, and these things are really nifty for just hanging out at the house and pressing triggers, man. For working the fundamentals of your grip, the structure of your body, your sight alignment, your sight picture, your trigger control, your follow through, that kind of stuff. It's a cool little tool, man. It all works just like a regular gun. You hold it like a regular gun. You can point it like a regular gun. You can work the trigger just like a regular gun. I'm popping the microphone
green.
right now. Right, so it's a cool little tool, man.
if that microphone was a threat, it'd be fucked.
Well,
yeah.
you shoot a 9mm.
The show would be over.
Yeah, these things, they're expensive out of the gate. But if you're shooting with
Enough.
9mm, if you
Yeah.
shoot enough, dude, you're pressing the trigger. Every time you press the trigger, you're spending 35 cents.
Yeah.
Right, so
Not
that
to mention
can add
the
up
fact
quick.
that I would imagine using a tool like that could be useful in negating the flinch.
Yes.
Because you get so used to pulling a trigger with no reaction that you're not
You're training yourself to do that.
anticipating the round to
it.
fire.
Yep.
Well, there's something called ball and dummy.
Yeah.
So what you do is it's fake bullets.
Yep.
Yeah.
That you have either you load them yourself or you have somebody else load them, so you don't know when it's coming. The third
Right.
round's a dummy round.
Start with just
Yep.
yourself loading them so you know, so you can kind of cheat your
Right.
system
It's
a little
like
bit.
bedroom
And
roulette.
that's-
You don't know when it's coming.
Yeah.
It will absolutely tell you because you'll fire the weapon
Yeah.
and you'll know because when you hit that dummy round and you go like this, you're like, oh shit, I'm pulling.
Yeah, dummy rounds will still get cycled into the gun. They just don't go bang. So whenever, that's actually like my favorite thing. When people tell me that they're not flinching and I can clearly see on their target that they are flinching, right? Why do people tell me that they're not flinching? Because they still feel the gun going off. They
Right.
don't feel the
Right.
dip before the recoil.
Right.
So when you throw that dummy round
Yeah,
in there,
when
dude, and they about flip over the table when they
Right.
press the trigger, you're like, oh yeah, there it is.
That is an awesome training item.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure, 100%. It is a great thing.
It's a good little training tool to show people kind of where they're jacking up and where they're doing things good. Same thing with these little guys. I use little airsoft guns and stuff too, man.
Yeah.
The green gas systems, they cycle like a real gun. Trigger works like a real gun. Sights work like a real gun.
I got a whole arsenal of airsoft guns that never get used.
Yeah.
I got like a bunch of them like from people that were getting out of the hobby. And then COVID happened. Like I thought me and my kid were going to play airsoft. COVID happened. You couldn't go play. Now they just collect dust on the wall.
Have you seen those massive, like, they call them milsim? Like,
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I
like,
watched a lot of those videos. They're fucking awesome. It's like watching Call of Duty for real.
Yeah, like if you get a group of boys together, like your group of boys, and
it
you
looks
go,
exhausting.
You keep a good mindset about it, keeping it as a training mentality and not like a Call of Duty. We're gonna go have fun.
The good ones, Jason, have fucking Humvees and helicopters and
it's
shit.
Full on warfare. You're
Helicopters.
That's cool. Hundreds of dudes versus hundreds of dudes.
The best one I ever saw is a RCXD. You know the RCXD from Call of Duty? The fucking remote control car with an explosive on it. So they'll take like a fucking bouncing Betty mine full of fucking airsoft rounds and have a drone RC car, and you pull the trigger and the thing will fly up and fucking shoot everybody.
That's cool.
Dude, they get so
warfare with
pissed. It's awesome. Dude, you got to fucking see it. It's awesome. Anyways, we're going to move this along a little bit just because I know they need this space for some other activities that are coming up, and we need more room for sit activities. So let's welcome our new members
What's
to the
up,
group.
RL?
This week we got Edward J. Abernathy. That motherfucker sounds like he was born in 1821. I like it. David Whitlock, Joe Gervais, and Jimmy Heisel. And just to piss Jason off, the participation trophy of the week goes to Evan Eggert because we finally got to see the pocket mouse on camera. And just to make Jason work that much harder next week. But I appreciate you showing us the faults in the system for posting.
Hey,
we got some of that shit ironed out this week, so that's fucking cool. But remember, if you're listening to this, you are the Cigar Junkies, and the show is still going because of your incredible support. We invite you to help us grow our community by liking and sharing our podcast. And your enthusiasm and interaction not only keep us going, but help us reach new people that are going to be enthusiastic about cigars or firearms or red-headed coffee salespeople. And there's some enthusiasm out that for that if I know anything about the old internets. So make sure that you are subscribing on every audio and video podcast platform we have, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all those places. Subscribe to them all. You know what I mean? You don't have to just do one. You can do all of them.
And if you're already subscribed,
If you're going to do it, overdo it.
If you're already subscribed, share.
That's right. Share that shit, kids.
Sharing's caring.
You want us to keep going? Share it.
That herpes don't get out there by itself.
Sharing's
It's the
free.
gift that keeps on giving.
Sharing
Subscribing's
is
free.
Hit us up at cigarjunkies at gmail.com. Jump into our Facebook group where you can interact with us and see us do the live show every week, sometimes at varying times. Speaking of which, next week's show is going to be on Monday, which is Labor Day, at 10 a.m. And we are going to be smoking the Zeno by Davidoff. It's going to be an excellent time. I'm calling it the Cigar Junkies Ain't Doing Shit Labor Day Activity or something like that. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I like
activity.
it. It flows well.
Lactivity.
Yeah, I say
But come
lactivity
hang
sounds
out
much
with us
better.
at Just the Tip in South Park, while we'll be hanging out and fucking celebrating our freedom from work that day. It'll be a good time. So that's it. That's all I got for you. We do have the patreon.com/the Cigar Junkies podcast. You get these beautiful t-shirts at the galaxyboutique.com. Keyword junkies for free shipping on everything site-wide. Thanks for hanging out with us. As somebody would say, salute.
Did I just complete my first podcast?
You did?